I think most people are wrong about trading or about what trading is and how to actually accomplish success in it. I think that there's a misunderstanding and that is unfortunate. So, what I want to do today is kind of help break free of that and help you understand better what needs to be done when it comes to trading. You see, I think that we are in an industry where the large wins, or what we will call the home runs, are the things that are celebrated. And I think that while, of course, anytime you hit a home run, it should be celebrated, but home runs usually are not what win baseball games, right? And in trading, it's a very similar thing. A lot of times I use baseball as an analogy to to trading because of how similar it is when it comes to big wins or singles, right? When you get to first base or second base. Trading is very, very similar. You see, we're in an industry where constantly you're flooded with images, with profits, with all these people talking about big wins. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. We do it in my team chat room as well. Anytime somebody has a big win, that's exciting. Anytime somebody has their first $1,000 day, that's very exciting. But at the same time, home runs don't win games. And in trading, home runs don't create success. What creates success is consistent winners. So when you go out there, when you formulate your trading strategy, if you're working with me and you're a student here at Finance and Chocolate, when we work together to build your strategy, you're going to see that your strategy is going to be founded in risk management and small winners, consistent small winners. And you're going to notice that everything that we do here is about consistency and about preservation of capital. All right. When the home runs come, of course, take them. But that is not what a strategy should be built on. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people put that first. They try to shoot for those $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 winners, especially on small accounts. And that's what it causes. It causes a lot of volatility in your equity curve. Right? We all as traders have an equity curve, and we want that equity curve to start here and end up here, or if this video gets flipped here to over here, right? But what we think needs to happen is we think we need to make huge winners, and huge winners, when in reality what needs to happen is small winners, small drawdowns, small winners, small drawdowns, small winners, small drawdowns, etc. and etc. So when you are formulating your plan, your trading strategy, make sure that it is formulated in the basis of small winners. Because if you really think about it, these small winners add up. And when you start using compounding and you start to realize how quickly small winners can compound, you start to realize that shooting for home runs is not always the best way. I would say very rarely is it the best way to accomplish success. So if we take a small account, $1,000 account, a $5,000 account, and we try to shoot for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 trades every single time, we're going to be putting a lot of our account at risk, right? Sometimes we will win those, sometimes we will lose those, and that is going to put extreme volatility inside of our trading plan. So what we need to do is instead take that same $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 account and start shooting for those 50, those $100 trades, and start doing that consistently once per week, twice per week, 3 times per week. Of course, you're going to lose a little bit here and there, but what if instead of shooting for $5,000 trades, what if instead with a small account, you made $50 a day every single day for an entire year? Do the math on that. And then instead, what if next year, since now your account is much larger, what if next year you made $75 a day for an entire year? And then what about the year after that? What if the year after that, then you made $100 per day, every single day, on average, of course, right? You're going to sometimes make more, sometimes make less, but it averages out to that, right? And then on year 4, now you're making $150 or $200 a day. I want you to understand that compounding is extremely valuable. And do not get me wrong. You can take a $1,000 account and turn it into $20,000. That is possible with trading. You can take a $3,000 account and turn it into $40,000. That is possible in trading. But even the people who do that, because I've had students do that, even the people who do that, if you look at their record, it is not because they won 3 or 4 huge trades. It is because they take consistent winners, they cut their losers, and they do that over and over and over again. They don't think about where they need to be. They just put their blinders on. They focus on each and every single day, each and every single trade. They don't get distracted by other strategies. They don't get distracted by the shiny object syndrome. What is that? That means jumping from one strategy to another because, oh, that strategy is working better, so I'm going to jump to that one. Oh, now that strategy is working better, so I'm going to jump to that one. Instead of doing that, they focus. They hone their skills, and they get very, very good at one type of trading. Very, very good at one setup. And what you're going to see is that that one setup can change your life if you do it consistently. And that is exactly what I want each and every single one of you to be doing when it comes to growing your trading account. I want you to put risk management first. I want you to put capital preservation and small profits before home runs. Just like in baseball, when a hitter goes up to hit, right? Of course, if a home run comes at them, they're going to swing it, they're going to hit it out of the park. But that is not the primary goal. The primary goal is to get on base. The primary goal is to get runners on base and build your wins through small wins. And that is exactly what you need to do as well in your trading. You need to get people on base. And in that, what that means for you is small winners, small winners, small winners, consistently, consistently, consistently. And if you can do that, trust me, you're going to be much more happy as a human being when you don't see your account go like this. And you're going to realize how powerful that is. And after you do it for a few months, you're going to realize how much consistency and momentum you can get when it comes to building your account. So stop shooting for those ridiculous 500% winners. Start shooting for consistent results over and over and over again. Cover your commissions and make a profit and do that consistently, and you will be just fine. That is the key to longevity in trading. That is the key to success in trading. And if you ever want a huge account, if you ever want a $100,000 account, $50,000, $100,000, $500,000 account, if you ever want to build to that level, you must understand that you need to do it through consistency. Because remember, there is not one single trade that is going to make you wealthy. Now, of course, all of you are going to say, well, yes, but this one, obviously there are examples of it out there. But the fact of the matter is, at that point, you might as well play the lottery. So always remember that one trade is not going to make you wealthy, but one trade can destroy your trading account. So if you always remember that, and always remember that you need to preserve capital first and foremost, you will be just fine. Because once again, since we know that one trade is not going to make us wealthy, we understand that we need to focus on small trade after small trade after small trade after small trade. As Mike Bellafiore, and if you haven't written this book, first of all, or excuse me, not written, if you haven't read this book, first of all, shout out to Mike Bellafiore. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correct. Awesome book. One Good Trade is an excellent read. I think everyone should read it. And when you realize what he is saying in that book, where you want to take one good trade and then another good trade and then another good trade and then another good trade, you start to realize how powerful small winners that compound on each other are. So hopefully this was helpful. Remember to always trade smart. This is Derek. This is Finance and Chocolate. If you are a student on my team, you better be doing this already. You better be putting consistency first. Consistency over home runs. And if you are not a student on my team, what the hell are you doing? No, but seriously, if you are not, but you still want to become a successful trader, at least remember that. Consistency beats out everything. Consistency beats out huge percentage returns. Consistency is key to your success. All right, everyone, until the next video.